Baby, feel my know I'm searching for your love. Come on.
Hi guys, welcome to today's tutorial. My name is Quincy and I'll be your bag making tutor for this training. Okay, our very first project is how to make a makeup bag. So I'll be showing us how you can make a makeup bag from scratch. So don't forget that I'll be giving you an assignment on this project and I expect you to submit it. So make sure you take your assignment seriously. Now let's get down to the project. Okay, so these are the things you're going to need for your makeup purse or makeup bag. No, we're making a makeup bag today. Okay, so you're gonna need your fabric of choice. You can get a decorative fabric or an Ankara fabric. I'm using an Ankara fabric because I have a bunch of them in my fabric bag, a lot of pieces of them, so I'm going to be using this to make my makeup bag. Then I'm also going to be using an interfacing. You can use a sew-in interfacing or you can use a feasible interfacing. I'm using a sew-in interfacing because I cannot go out to get a fusible interface. The truth is that I've been so busy, so I've not had time to go to the market to buy a feasible interface or a gum stain, as the case may be. So I have a bunch of sew-in interfacing in the house, so that's what I'm going to use it. So you can either use this or use a non-feasible interfacing or sew-in interfacing. Okay, then you also need, of course, your makeup bag pattern. Okay, so I made this myself, so definitely it's very easy to make. All you just need are the right measurements. So for the width of the bag, you're going to need about 12 inches of the width. Then for yeah, you can see there are 3 dimensions, so each of them have about 3 inches width length, while the width is also 3 inches. Then the distance between these each layers is 4 inches, so it's quite easy. You can make one for yourself, or if you need me to make one for you, just let me know. Or what I'll do is I'll just drop a pattern making tutorial of this on below this video, so you can you can make one for yourself. Okay, so another thing you're gonna need is your lining fabric. You can use a fancy one or you can use a plain one, anyone you want to use. So then you're also gonna need a zipper, so make sure the zipper you're going to use equals the total width the width of your purse. My width is 12 inches, so my zipper is 14 inches, so you can see there's a leftover for me. So make sure that the zipper is longer than the width or equivalent to the width of your pattern. So then you're also gonna need the scissors. Need scissors, you're gonna need thread, of course, and a sewing machine. So with all that out of the way, I'm gonna cut out my pattern my makeup bag pattern on my fabric, and we'll get right to the tutorial. Okay, so I'm going to cut out my pattern on my fabric, on my interfacing, as well as my lining. So I have my pattern on my interfacing, so I'm going to go right ahead and cut it out on my fabric. So this is the pattern for my purse. So I'm going to go straight to cut it out on my lining as well as my interfacing. So this my lining is a bit ruffled, but I'm gonna go right ahead. Just wish patient and just bring the lights. So the next thing we're gonna do is also cut out a pattern on our inner facing, on our interfacing, or gum stain, or whatever term you want to use. So I'm going to go on and cut out my pattern. We'll take pattern our fabric, we'll place our pattern on it. Then we'll place our lining on it. So because this is a sew-in interfacing, I'm going to take this to the same machine and I'm going to sew all the sides together. Going to sew all the sides together. So let's go and do that. When done, your pattern will look like this. You see it's also round. Yeah, so remember, you don't have to do this if you're using a fusible interfacing. All you need to do is just press iron your interfacing or gum stain to your fabric. But I'm sewing it in because I'm using a sew-in interfacing or a non-fusible interfacing. So now we are done. We're gonna go straight into attaching the zipper. So this is my zipper. I'm gonna place it over the wrong side of my zip. Now remember to fold this into two, then you stitch from the top, fold it into two, the wrong side, then you stitch down to the other side, and you do the same. Or maybe I should just pin. Just go right in and pin. Sense of the thing. Okay, so you can see the zipper. So I'm gonna stitch here to here, also gonna stitch from here to here. Then I'll show you the next thing to do. You can see that we are done fixing our zipper. This is our zipper. See, it opens. So the next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna join this to this. Let's turn this one side out so you can see what I'm trying to do. Okay, so you're gonna join this and you're gonna join this